Hello everybody, hello and welcome to Thigh Company Gaming. For today's gameplay video, we're going to be covering the new game here on Roblox known as Grow a Kingdom Alpha. Grow a Kingdom here is by Pretty Bad Games. Shout out to Pro Gamer and the team here. But essentially, Grow a Kingdom was a game where you're basically like a tycoon game where you're trying to grow your kingdom, be the best kingdom out of all the other players. The game was recently hacked, but I'm told that they recently fixed a lot of the issues that are present. So let us go ahead and dive right in and see what is going on with the game. Alright guys, so yes, I'm here under my Thigh Company account here on Thigh Company Gaming. So they did have a recent new update known as Knights and Tempest, where they have a new Knight NPC and they travel in Billy's Shack. New decor to some buildings as well, and new weather updates as well. Nice. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. So this is my little kingdom here, guys. Got a little farm growing here with different barns and windmills, a lot of buildings here. So basically, when you first start playing the game, here's what's going on. You basically start off with trying to figure out, get your first steps going. So to do that, you can get some houses here, some little buildings, and a farm going with a little farmer here and some citizens. So whenever you start this game, you first start off with a builder. A builder being this little guy right here. And this builder basically likes to build houses, likes to build buildings. So with this little guy, you use him to build a building. Now you need one builder for each building. So some buildings require one builder, some require several. So to do that, you first need to go and talk to Rob, who likes to live in this little red tent right here, this little red stand. Let's see what Rob has today. Let's see, we have some houses. So as you can see here, you need one builder for a house, one builder for an apartment. And of course, an apartment can house several citizens, so that's why you see it as a higher valued building. Now, if you scroll down, you'll also see several other buildings here that do indeed require more builders, such as a manor needing 2 builders, a villa needing 3 builders. Now, as you do progress in the game, you will also see how do you get more builders, since that is probably the most asked question in this game. How do I get more builders so I can build more buildings? Well, you got to be on the lookout for a tool shed. So a tool shed here gives your base or your kingdom an extra builder. But it is a fairly rare thing to find in the stands, so do be on the lookout. Whenever you find one, it's a good recommendation to go ahead and try to get one. And you can see other units here on the tabs here. So when you go to the tabs here in the stands here, you'll notice that there are 3 different categories. So I'll talk to Rob here again. And you'll see 3 different categories: a blue house, a yellow gear, and a red market stand. The blue house primarily encompasses the different buildings that you can have for your kingdom: a house, an apartment, a manor, a villa, a hotel, a mansion, and a complex. Under the second tab, the gear tab, is where you will predominantly find buildings that will help progress your kingdom, such as the tool shed giving you an extra builder, a watchtower which alerts the owner, you as the owner of your kingdom, if a thief is nearby, a windmill. A windmill acts as a buff, and it buffs all farms within a 6-stud radius. A royal building. A royal building spawns 1 royal member. A royal member is a unit in your game, a citizen, with special abilities, special powers, such as it does incrementally provide you with some gold. So a good way to inactively get gold in the game. So get your gold in background. A barn. A barn buffs all garden-type buildings in an 8-stud radius. A factory produces metal and buffs all industrial buildings' produce value by 25% in a 10-stud radius. Now, what are produce, you might ask? Produce is our third category here. A produce is a unit of value, a unit that you can use to get currency in this game, being gold or G's. So farm is your basic one. I've had a lot of players recommend to me to get a bunch of farms and spam farms around your base. That is certainly a great tactic to get a lot of gold. You also have orchards. Orchards are an upgraded version of the farm that have their own special units known as the orchardist. And the orchardist collects the different apples here. You have a tavern. Tavern produces drinks and can as well also house 2 citizens. Now, every so often, stands do reset, usually in 5-minute intervals. So I'll go ahead and get a tool shed since we have the new update, the new restock. Also get a windmill as well. So yes, the tavern does produce drinks, a higher value produce, and can also house 2 citizens. So your population will grow up by 2. A blacksmith who produces swords. A skyscraper produces paperwork and can also house 8 citizens. You also do have a mine available and an oil refinery. So that's pretty great here. Pretty good things to choose from for your kingdom. You do also have Billy here. Billy does also carry and house special units, such as the trowel. A trowel has the ability to move and rotate any building you use on it. This is especially useful for those players who like to rearrange their kingdom to meet a certain design. Perhaps you want to have an artistic twist to the way your kingdom is built. This would certainly be useful for that. You do also have a thief. A thief in this game, the role is that the thief steals all the produce of a building in the kingdom that you place it in. It does have a one-time use. Then you have an assassin. An assassin assassinates a royalty in the kingdom you place it in, also with a one-time use. And finally, a knight. A knight guards your kingdom once placed and will fight until death. So certainly all of these are very helpful units for your kingdom. Certainly provides a nice element of strategy to the game. Alright, so now let's go back to our kingdom here. So, since I have a skyscraper, I'm going to put our skyscraper next to our kingdom here. A windmill could pretty much go anywhere in the farm here, so I'll go there. A tool shed. I think we can probably put somewhere around this area. Now, certain buildings do require certain expansions. For example, when you start the game, the first expansion size costs 100,000 gold, or G's. And it does do 2 things. First thing, it upgrades the size of your kingdom. As you notice, a new player, you have a small plot of land, versus when you upgrade, you will have a large plot of land. By upgrading your kingdom, it also unlocks new units and new buildings that you can use to customize and create unique facilities among your kingdom. The second upgrade requires 25 million gold. Certainly sounds like a humongous amount to attain to, but it's certainly doable if you keep on being persistent in the game. So yes, pretty wonderful things that they've added to this game here. Also, there are some hidden secrets around here as well. Did you know a bonus Rako Marimta? Who knows what that means? But yes, they added a few new things such as weather. We've had rainstorms, we've had thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are certainly very dangerous because the lightning strikes. The lightning strikes and it will hit your buildings and your buildings will catch on fire. So do be on the lookout for that. I am told that there are also other crazy things as well, such as if an admin joins, you might watch out. You may have to look out for that for an admin abuse as well. A lot of attacks, man. A lot of crazy things that can happen. So how do you get gold in this game? How do you get some gold? So first thing you do is after you place down your farms, you need to collect your produce. So I'm going to show you all here. So you basically go over here to where your farmers are working, where your builders and orchardists are working. And then you press E and you collect some produce. Such as just now, I did collect some wheat here. You have different kinds of produce here, such as wheat, food, drinks, swords, and more. As you can tell, our builders are pretty busy at work trying to build our skyscraper, our complex. Now, how do you sell stuff? Well, you click on stands here, and then you talk to Tommy, who, as he says here, I have too much money. So you go to Tommy. Let's talk to Tommy. Hey, I would like to sell this. So we do have wheat here, food, also popularly known as apples, drinks, Bloxy Cola, swords, and ore. So let's go sell this all to Tommy. Hello, Tommy. I'd like to sell my inventory. Now, there's two ways you can go about selling. You can just say, hey, I would like to sell this. So here's some gold for the wheat. But if you want to sell everything at once, you can also say, I'd like to sell my inventory. There we go. So certainly a useful tool here to help you grow your kingdom. There's also a lot of fan art to the game as well, such as Zara's _65688 artwork here of Rob and Tommy. Pretty cool and pretty nice. So I'm very curious what the new updates will have here. I've had a lot of players reach out to me recently in the comments section too. So guys, if you certainly have any questions about the game, or have seen anything like bugs or glitches as well, do certainly let us know down below in the comments section. Now to answer some quick comments about the game. So people have been reaching out about the hacks in the game, about the fatal flaws, but those hacks have been resolved. A lot of new updates are coming out as well. So do be on the lookout for that as well. Grow Kingdom does have a Discord server too. For those of you who are huge fans of the game and would like to meet other players to talk about the game. So do be on the lookout for that. You can also make flags in the game. You can customize flags for your kingdom. To do that, there is a flag icon in the top right corner of the game, which you can click on, and it will open up the flag editor. And with the flag editor, you have several layers. You have layer 1, 2, and 3, with 6 different colors you can choose from. Layer 1 carries these designs. Layer 2 has unique designs as well. And finally, with layer 3, a few more unique designs to separate your kingdom from the other players. They're pretty nice, guys. Pretty crazy, right? So do certainly take a look into Grow a Kingdom here on Roblox. So yes, guys, there are a lot of players who do have very unique buildings. Can you create the craziest, most awesome kingdom in Grow Kingdom? Let us know down below, what strategies do you use to make your kingdom so great? But alright guys, so we can go ahead and wrap this up right over here. But yeah guys, what do you think about Grow Kingdom, man? Pretty cool game, pretty awesome, pretty unique as well. But guys, if you have not done so already, make sure you do subscribe to Thigh Company. Subscribe to Thigh Company Gaming. Hit that bell icon so you do get notifications for future gameplay videos, live streams, shorts, and channel updates. And comment down below, what do you think about Grow Kingdom? What do you think would be nice for the new update, let us know down below. Otherwise, guys, it's Thigh Company here, and we'll see you all in the next gameplay. Peace out, and take care.